It's going to be a ball.
Dumelang sanbonani absheni. My name is Slim So Deep. This is Harambe. Welcome back on our 6th episode. Siyabonga kakhulu bantu abahle nokusamukela. And yeah, we love you so much. I'm not alone. I'm with the queen, Juju Latois.
Hello. Hi, everybody. It's so unfortunate with it today. It's just the two of us. Motherboard is not around. We miss you, Motherboard.
Ow, motherboard.
It's been a
Yeah.
hectic week. Yeah, a lot has happened. Work-wise, it's been hectic. The country in general, it's been hectic.
Yeah.
You
Hey,
know?
don't talk about the country. There's a lot of things that are happening in this country.
Yo.
You know, I feel like what US of A and the UK, what they write about in their movies, to us
Yeah.
is not entertainment, it's real life.
Yes.
Yeah, you see.
Yes.
But then, general, on a lighter note, I saw this thing. This is very fascinating, and it fascinated me for the entire week.
Yini kangaka, mfana? What's that? What did you
The
see?
the BBL suit. Are you guys going to be real? Can we get our woman to be real for this time, please?
We are real.
No,
are real.
no,
we
no.
are real.
How can you wait?
Okay, where did you see that? Let's start there.
Okay, I saw this thing on the internet, firstly, and they were showing how you're wearing it. It's like
Was it an ad?
it was not an ad. The
So
person was
how
actually.
were you searching for BBLs or I'm just trying to connect to how did you get to see that?
I was not. You see those reels, we Instagram.
Yeah.
So I was busy on those reels on Instagram. I see the motivation speaks and all that. The next thing,
Okay.
this thing, boom, comes
It popped
up.
up.
Yeah, it says, and it's in South Africa. It has landed in SA. Okay, let me check what's happening here. It's a suit. You see those scuba diver suits?
Yeah.
It's something like that. You wear it, and then it lifts your bum a bit, and it's got extra cushions in it.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then does it zip up or
Yes,
does it have...
no, it's zip up. You zip it up. Okay.
It's so weird that I'm having this conversation with you, but
So now, ladies, the ones who don't have money to do the real BBL, you can now get yourself a suit.
yeah, and I think
And
that's a much safer option.
Yeah, it's
by
a
the
safer
way.
option because they can botch your body and stuff. You see? So safe, just buy yourself a suit, wear the BBL thingy. First, it was hair
Yeah.
and makeup.
Yeah.
And then now it's the body.
I mean, you can buy anything these days.
Oh.
Anything these days you can get.
I see. But what can we say? It's the world we're living in. People want instant things. So we have instant oats, we have instant noodles.
Instant everything.
We no longer, there's 2 minutes pap. I don't know if you have seen the 2 minutes
There
pap, but there's
is
2 minutes pap.
2 minutes pop. There's 2-minute noodles. There's, even chickens these days, they inject them, they put things in them, and then today it's a small birdie, and then it grows, and then the full chicken.
Yeah, you see.
So you eat it in a week.
Yeah, but so that's what we're experiencing nowadays. What have you seen that struck your? Mine was the BBL suit. I'm like, okay, all right. The next thing, I don't know what's gonna be, but I'm waiting.
Yeah. So I don't know if we spoke about it. We talk a lot, so I don't know if we maybe spoke about it offline or we did speak about it here on the podcast. But
Yeah.
Tamiya's concert is coming up.
Yes, yeah, can. No, we spoke about Boys
Okay,
to
we
Men.
spoke about Boys to
Boys
Men,
to
not
Men.
Tamiya. So now there's
Eish.
Tamiya, and apparently the tickets are sold out already.
Okay, Tamia, do yourself a favor. If you want your concert to be the most amazing, please book Filalala. Please book Filalala. Any Hara beings who's watching now, can you please just go on your Spotify or iTunes, check on Filalala. Filalala she's amazing. Yeah,
and,
that's what I can say.
and then they must also book Harambe podcast so that we can report live from the concert
Exactly.
and give out tickets to our Hara beings.
Yes, yes, yes.
Take them along like Hara beings. We're family, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Masingenile, nani ningenile. Once we're in, you're in.
I think we must get the promoters.
We should.
We should get the promoters.
And I'd like to take 2 seconds just to say hi to the Hara beings who are watching us live on Facebook. Hi, everybody. Hi, Bikobo. Hi, Busi. Mwah. Thank you guys for tuning in, and thank you guys for subscribing. The competition is still on. We're still on, right?
Yes,
Mfana?
yes, we're still on the competition.
I think we'll announce the winner sometime during the week.
Yes, let's say
But the
sometimes
thing
during
is,
the week.
People are not doing what we had said.
Exactly. Let's give them what they're supposed to do.
Right.
Please give them slowly, slowly, so that they can understand.
Yes, because they're supposed to subscribe on Instagram at Harambe Podcast.
Yes.
And then click on the link in our bio, which will take you straight to the YouTube channel where you subscribe. And then you leave your Instagram handle, you leave your phone numbers, you leave whatever that we can use to reach you and say, hey, you've won your 500 Rand voucher.
Yes. And then maybe what's going to be? Is it going to be a clicks voucher or discount voucher or?
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
500, Oksalai.
Okay.
500 Rand voucher. So keep subscribing. Tag your friends, tag everybody and their mama and their body.
Please, and share.
Hi, Pussy.
Please share the podcast so that we can maybe you be one of the winners. Who
Never
knows?
know.
You never know.
Never know.
Is Imozinzim.
Never
Who knows?
know.
With that 500 Rand, you can buy yourself electricity.
You know.
Or you can buy yourself paraffin.
You know.
Because we're experiencing a load shedding.
We're experiencing load shedding.
Yes.
You know, and times are tough, you know, so 500 Rands goes, you know, quite a bit.
Yeah, it goes a long way. Maybe unga petrol. You can put in petrol and then can take you to work for a week or two.
Yeah. Well,
depends.
A week.
Yes. And there's one question that I want to ask. How sick are you?
What do you mean?
How sick are you, Dalai Lama? How sick are you?
Vanna, you must prepare me for such. Yes, the way I was like, that was shocking.
Yo.
That was shocking, guys. That was really shocking.
You know, Dalai Lama. I put him in a stage. Zabo Desmond Mpilo Tutu.
Yeah.
Stage Zabo Dalai Lama the 13th, because this one is Dalai Lama the 14th, Dalai Lama the 13th.
Yeah.
I put him. Who's this guy? Who's this? Is it Chinese or Japanese?
Mahatma Gandhi.
No. Mahatma Gandhi. Mahatma Gandhi is Indian.
He's Indian.
Yeah, I put him in the league
but
of
they're on
Mahatma
the same,
Gandhi.
Yeah.
Yes, they're all on the same level.
Yeah.
But how sick are you, Dalai?
No, I mean, I was just disappointed. So, we're talking about the comment of Dalai Lama saying to a little boy to suck his tongue. I mean,
what pleasure do you get from someone sucking
my
your
tongue?
What's the pleasure that you get?
That is so that is sick.
But what more do they suck?
That is sick. That is really sick and disappointing. And what more do they suck?
Because before you know it, you will know that no, these boys were not only sucking the tongue.
Yeah, I mean, most of these are pedophiles. And
I wonder why, on their 80 years of age, these kind of things, they now reveal themselves.
No, but remember, what you do in the dark will surely come out in the light. So he's saying something that he's used to saying it, but it's just that he used to do it in confined spaces, closed doors, suck my tongue, suck this, suck that. And to boys, because these people,
I don't want to. I don't want to say.
I was shocked and disappointed.
I do not want to say this, but if you say the boy must suck your tongue and you're a man, it's a man to man. Kwenzakalani to our nation? What's happening? Are we trying to create a? I don't want to go to that gay and lesbian thing. What are we teaching our sons?
We're not teaching them anything. It's just them being sick. Because I know all these people that are so, holier than thou, if I can put it like that,
Yeah.
They've been doing shit. It's just that it has not been showing up in the public. They've been doing nonsense.
So
Kids being molested, pastors raping girls
yeah.
in church. I mean, these things have been happening. It's just that in closed doors, confined spaces where you and I don't see or hear about them. It's so unfortunate to go to on this one was done openly or
So,
said openly.
I've never seen.
I cannot deal with rapists, pedophiles, anything negative to do with kids. I'm out.
Dalai Lama, we don't know
You see,
whether.
the people are saying, Obusi is saying now he's revealed his true molester being. Obusi says also he's been doing it unknowingly. That was disgusting. Yeah.
What if he was sleeping
That
with the
was
boys?
disgusting. Exactly. So that's what Obusi is saying, Guti. Maybe he is a molester. It's just that we don't know.
And what is that boy going to feel? Remember, this boy is going to go into his adolescent state.
Yeah.
And in the adolescent stage, he needs to now explore a woman, because that's when it starts to happen. So you're Sheila, you're now courting a woman, you wanna check, you're sending SMSs and all that. So what is it going to happen? Is he going to multiply, or is now going to go to another man and say, okay, you know what? I think I love you. I think I like you.
That's a tough one. I don't know.
That's a story for another
don't know.
day.
I just hope he's okay after that.
He's not going to be okay.
I am saying, okay.
You know why I'm saying
I'm
it?
just saying. What are you? So why are you saying it?
You know why I'm saying it? It's because most guys, they will
Yeah.
tell you that I'm gay because I was molested. Some will say I'm lesbian because my father raped me or my uncle raped me. I don't think he's going to be normal in his entire life.
No, but that's disturbing. That is disturbing for anyone. I mean,
Yeah.
I was disturbed because I didn't imagine a whole Dalai Lama say, even if he had said it to me at my age, that I must suck his tongue.
Yeah.
I'd run because it's the Dalai Lama. Suck
Even
Dalai
if you were the
Lama.
woman.
Yes. Because I just don't see him or picture him like that. It's Dalai Lama. This is right-hand man to God. I'm exaggerating it, but yes, he's at that, that, he's one of those people. So
the
I
most
would run.
cleanest people in the world. Yeah.
I would run.
The monks.
I would run. I would run and probably get a shot of something strong because.
But yeah, that's a story for Dalai Lama. It's just making our world sick and more sickier, and we need a savior.
But you know
right
what is
now.
more sick? That I saw comments, people defending him and saying, no, him saying suck my tongue to this boy was said in an innocent way. Or it was innocent. There's nothing innocent about suck my tongue. Ayiko. There's nothing.
Now, I agree with you. Ayiko. There's nothing
innocent there. But I think with us people, we like defending, like pastors. When Bushiri was being investigated and he was in court, there was a lot of women and people's mothers and fathers who were supporting him, saying he's innocent, he's that. I think us as people, we are sick, nje. There's something wrong with us.
Yeah, we using the
we
things.
don't see things for what they are.
We just want to be politically right.
Yeah.
Yes. So that's where everything just stops and and collapses. And they must now appear good and clear in our faces. So that is wrong. If you need to object, just object it. They will hate you, they will love you, whatever, but just be there to object. That
was wrong.
I do not condone
and
it.
And Ubusi is saying that this proves that boys are being groomed at an early, often molested or groomed at an early age.
Yes,
which is true, because
That's
then you
true.
get men who are fully grown who think molesting young boys is okay because that's what they were groomed to do. Yeah.
Harabings, some they are commenting. Where are you?
No.
Are you living under the rock?
No.
Or are you somewhere having fun? But then you'll catch this later. But then don't think when you catch this later, you think it's old news. It's still new. Every news is new.
It's still relevant.
News never
because-
expires.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's still relevant because there's still boys who are out there who are being molested. There's still
Mhm.
girls who are out there who are being molested. So, and every day the statistics are there. Shockingly so.
Yes. We can go as deep as much as we want. As you say, this thing is shocking.
Yeah, no, it's shocking.
We have our own prison break in South Africa. I know the Americans, they wrote about it. Prison break, Michael Scofield and Sarah Tancredi. Tina, we're doing it live.
Oh, basta.
Ah,
Basta than my man.
Tina, we are doing it live.
Oh, my friend.
We are fearless, Tina Limzans.
Yo, guys.
You can give us an experiment. We're going to do it live.
I movie leyo.
Show us a movie. We're going to do it
movie.
live.
Leya kaThabo movie son.
Exactly.
It's a movie. A movie, real life movie.
This goes to who's this guy? Ananias Mate. I don't know if you know Ananias Mate.
Yes.
Same thing.
Yes.
Same
yes.
thing.
He gives me those vibes. I wouldn't be surprised if he broke out of what's that prison he's in now?
No, you mean who?
Thabo.
Thabo. Now I think they're moving him to the Hoshimampur.
Yes, he's in Hoshimampur.
Yes.
I wouldn't be surprised if he escapes from there too.
Because
remember how many times Ananias escaped from prison?
Exactly. Even he did it from that's CMEX. That's the
Yes.
maximum
That's CMAX.
security
Yes.
prison. Hoshimampuru. So he did that. He just went out on hunger, and then he
Hunger strike.
He didn't eat for so long, and then he escaped. That's Ananias Mate. I don't know whether he's my hero or what.
No,
But
he's nothing. He's dead. Okay, he's dead. He's nothing of you. He's dead. He used to kill people. He was a bad guy. He's dead.
But then what I'm trying to say is that what he did,
yeah.
it was done in American movies and stories.
Oh, and then he replicated it here.
Exactly. So
That's crazy.
What is best
And
at
now
doing
fast
right
forward
now?
how many years later? Then Thabo.
Thabo Pesta is doing exactly what the movies are teaching us.
But now he has Nandipha.
Now, no, remember, if you have ever watched Prison Break,
Yeah.
Thabo Pesta, that's Michael Scofield.
Yes.
He was in jail trying to break his brother
Yes.
out. That's fine. Nandipha,
Yeah.
she's a doctor.
Yeah.
And then Sarah Tancredi, she was
No,
a
I'm
doctor.
talking
She was
about
a prison.
Ananias, and I didn't have Nandipha.
Yeah, Ananias, she did that on his own.
Yeah,
That's
Ananias
fine.
did that by himself. So
Yes.
in South African context.
In South African context is that, let's go back to America.
America.
Americans had Michael Scofield and
Yes.
Sarah Tancredi.
Yeah.
Here in South Africa, we have Thabo Pesta and Nandipha.
Mm-hmm.
Coincidentally, Michael Scofield
Yeah.
is a civil engineer of some sort.
Yeah.
And then Sarah Tancredi, she's a doctor.
Yeah.
Yes. And then Thabo Pesta, I don't know what he is. We still need to find that out because the story is still unfolding. But
That one is a scammer.
Nandipha, she's a qualified doctor.
So this is like a Bonnie and Clyde type of situation.
Type of story, yes. This is a Prison Break in real life. The one that we saw on Prison Break, that's on Netflix. That's something else.
This one. So I like documentaries and such
yeah,
cases.
Yeah.
So we'll probably see this one soon.
Soon it will be on documentary.
Yes.
Yes, it will be on documentary soon. Or soon there will be a movie.
Yes.
I'm sure there's an American somewhere.
They mustn't bring us an American. It must be told by a South African or African for that matter. I have nothing against Americans.
Okay, how many Americans they've told the story Yaga Mandela?
That's what I'm saying. I don't want our stories to be told by other people anymore. It's about time we take ownership of our own things. And run with them and tell them our way.
Yes.
So this is not a good story to tell, by the way, but I'm just saying. We need to start telling our own stories.
I'm sure it will sell out the cinemas.
Yeah. So this Bonnie and Clyde, they're sick in the head. These two are mad.
Nandipha.
They are crazy.
You know,
Okay.
before you go to the people on Facebook, honestly, I never wanted to talk about this Thabo Bester story. According to me, Mfana, I don't know,
Yeah.
judge me or not. I just wanted this Thabo Bester thing to sail.
Yeah.
After I will say my comments.
Okay.
But then now, the fact that it's burning,
Mfana,
there's more to it.
You are a podcaster. There is no ways you cannot talk about this. Never. Never. You cannot do that to our Hara beings.
Please zoom in. There's a gun. There's a gun behind my head.
Forcing you to say.
Yes, I never wanted to talk about this thing. But if you can zoom in, you will see a magnifying glass there. There's a gun behind my head. Or you would see a barrel of some sort. Just look close next to the trees behind me. Yes. That's why I'm talking about this story. But it's fascinating. It actually excites me how a human being can think.
But this has a lot of. It's a mix of everything.
Yeah.
It's a mix of everything. You know, you're thinking, this guy has so much time and he is so creative to even come up with such.
Exactly.
You know, I give him that. He's creative for that. You know, but what he did is unforgivable.
Okay.
He was convicted of murder.
Yes.
Rape.
Hold on. I'm sorry, Fana. Let's give it a trail of it, just a snippet of each segment until now.
Okay.
So you were saying he was convicted of murder and rape.
Yeah.
How did that come about?
How did he get arrested?
Yes.
In the first place.
So yeah, because there's people who living under the rock. They don't know. They're just catching the story now as it blows.
I was also living under a rock just like them. But I remember sewing.
Yeah.
I remember I saw the news and they were talking about him, that he's a Facebook rapist and he was in court. He appeared in court. He was charged. He was found guilty. And then
yes.
I don't know how they caught him or what the circumstances were, but I saw that he was arrested for that. He was a rapist and a murderer, and then he was in prison. And then he escaped. I think that was 2002. Was it 2002 or 2000? Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, because it makes it a year this year. It was 2002. Last year, he escaped. And then gang, he's got an assistant. The love of his life.
Yeah, waiting outside in anticipation. So this guy was more like a swindler type of a person.
This one is more than a swindler.
Yeah.
This one is more than a swindler because I saw an interview of one guy. I don't know his name really.
Yeah.
And he was saying that Thabo had swindled or scammed his way into this lady's life. This lady bought him a flight ticket. He said he was a student. He was going somewhere. He had to write an exam. This lady felt sorry for him. And then that's how she got to know that that's Thabo. And the lady called and said, hey, I'm with this guy. He has to go to school and whatnot. And she has to buy a ticket for him to go wherever. And then the guys asked her, who are you talking about? And the lady said, he says it's Thabo. And then it clicked to this guy that, hey, there's this guy who is on the loose. His name is Thabo Bester. You are in danger. Run. Suga lapho, you know? So this guy, he was that good. Last year, there was a huge party and everybody was singing to this guy while he was in prison.
Okay.
Bamkuleli happy birthday. There's videos of it.
So they were singing happy birthday for who?
For him, Thabo.
For Thabo.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And at the time, he was still in prison.
That's the Mangaung prison, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And there was the who's who of the creme de la creme there in attendance. This just goes to show that this guy is well connected.
Yeah.
There's still gonna be more heads rolling on this. There's still gonna be more arrests.
So
if not, shisa le country.
But then now, my question will be, how did he even get to know Unandi?
Angazi mfana.
Is Nandi a truly qualified doctor? A
But
legitimate
Unandi is a
one?
doctor.
She's a doctor.
She was registered. She was a registered and practicing doctor. It was only Nini, when she stopped paying for, because remember there's those Jews that they have to pay to keep on practicing.
Yes,
It's
yes.
like
I
even
think,
lawyers, they have their
they
own
have
board.
that,
Even
board,
nurses, they
yeah,
have their own board where
yeah.
they always have to pay their monthly, or not monthly, but their yearly dues or
Yearly,
whatever,
yeah,
and then to
We
renew
do
their
have the same thing
licenses
in real estate.
in real
yeah,
estate as well,
yeah,
right? So that they can renew the licenses so that they keep on operating.
Yes, yes.
So yes, she is. She has that. She's qualified.
But then, is she qualified, or remember Thabo said, or Thabo or Tom, one of the two guys said,
Or my friend.
or because now
he looks so different.
Because now we don't know who's Thabo.
He looks so different.
And I saw a picture that was circulating on the internet. It says the lawyer looks like Thabo.
And then my friend.
We don't know. Maybe my friend is the lawyer. Someone they might have pick him up in Tanzania. Sorry.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, and say, okay, no, you'll be Thabo. For what we know, Thabo is somewhere in.
Yeah, that's exactly what Unos is saying.
Yeah.
She says, my take is Bonnie and Clyde are sipping cocktails in the Bahamas. We are dealing with their doubles. I'm telling you. No, I completely, as in, no, see, you are not far off the mark, eh? You are not off the mark, because when I also saw that, I was like, this Thabo guy looks different. Thabo looks really different from the guy who was firstly convicted of murder and rape, right? Fast forward to how many years later, and then now he's got cruise hara, he's looking all my friendish, So you never know. And also, while we were on that, Nosy, there's a video I saw on Instagram, and this lady is saying that this lady was saying she was claiming to be Nandipha, that she is Nandipha. I mean, she fooled everybody in South Africa. They're busy with their doubles being arrested. She was in Dubai, apparently. That this lady is saying, I am the real Nandipha and I'm in Dubai. Yoo-hoo! And I'm thinking, hi guys, it can't be. It can't be. It can't be so. But, there's so many fake news on this. So I really don't want to be spewing fake news and spreading lies. So I'm just going to go with what they are saying, the state is saying, and the state's official announcement and notifications that they've arrested Thabo Bester and Nandipha. I'm going with that. Lo ose Dubai angaz. Nalo my friend angaz. Ne lawyer angaz.
So Nozi is saying there's a duplicate of Thabo here.
Saying there's a duplicate, and I'm saying yes. I saw there's a video of this lady. She was actually on Instagram Live saying she is the real Nandipha and she's in Dubai living her best life. And they're just dealing with her duplicate and Thabo's duplicate.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of news. There's going to be a lot of allegations.
But Mfana, do you think that Nandipha is a victim in all of this? Do you think Thabo forced her to doing this? Do you think she didn't know all of this? What do you think?
I tell you what, Nandi, she went to school to study to be a doctor for 7 years. And in that 7 years, she had a schooling of about 12 years. Let's say 13 years. 13 plus 7 is 20. Ne? So she had 20 years of schooling.
Mm-hmm.
She knows how to reason with herself.
Yeah.
She knows what is wrong is right.
Yeah.
Yes. And then I don't think so.
You don't think what?
You
don't think she didn't know?
She
you
knew.
Think she was part of the plot?
She's part of the plan. If this can implicate his dad, that means she's part of the plan.
Oh yeah, her dad is also implicated, by the way. But now apparently the dad used to work at that prison.
Mangaung prison, yes. As a what? As a warden.
As a warden.
Yeah, oh, this thing is easy.
So on this voice note, there's a particular voice note that is doing the rounds where Thabo is going off on Nandipha, and Nandipha is just, saying, why are you angry at me, Thabo, or Tom, or whatever? And Thabo is going on saying, you're going to pay with your life if you cross me and whatnot and whatnot.
I'm connected.
I'm politically connected. I've got people following you, your moves, I know everything about you, what you're doing, your daily moves and whatnot,
What if Thabo is the one who actually made sure that the deal of G4S comes into practical with the prison state?
So you mean he orchestrated them getting the contract?
Mfana, you got me. What if?
I mean, he's politically connected.
Exactly.
So I wouldn't write it off.
Yeah.
I wouldn't write it off. And with our corrupt system, that will be easy. But now back to Nandipha, because I know a lot of women are gonna come out and be in Nandipha's defense and say, no, she was kept under duress. She didn't want to do this. Thabo was forcing her. She was fearing for her life and for her kids. Bull crap. It's about time that women also take accountability for their wrongs. As much as we want men to be held accountable for their wrongdoings, for their rape, GBV, killing, abuse, whatnot, let's also be held accountable.
Can we digress a bit? I know this is it's about Thabo Bester. Since you spoke about mentioned GBV.
Yeah.
GBV, it's a gender-based violence. But which gender?
Mostly, again, hence I'm saying women should also take accountability.
Okay.
The one that is prominent and that we see everywhere.
Yeah.
It's mainly on women and mostly women and children.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Because the men, when they go and report, they're not taken seriously by the police.
Yeah, true.
They can't talk out to other men and say, hey, not Kuku's beating me up.
So is whoever came with the word GBV or gender-based violence, is gender-based violence only on physical or is it emotional?
Violence is violence.
Okay, violence is violence. Okay, I just wanted to get that. Let's go
because
back.
Because abuse is broad, right?
Yes.
And if you're going to emotionally scar me, you violated me.
All right.
So when somebody speaks of gender-based violence, what do you think? You think men, right?
You think men.
You don't think women.
Why do we think men?
Because men are mostly the perpetrators.
I would like to disagree with that.
Okay, or
you know why? You know why?
Why?
Why do I say that?
Why?
I say that because when a man violates you, that thing it actually the incident we put it on a pedestal as the community, not even as the community, as the media.
Yeah.
We put that on a pedestal. It's only now when they start now to say, no, we are 50-50. They now start to put what women are doing. But then
I'm saying, yes.
Yes.
Hence, I'm saying that women should also start taking accountability.
Yes,
because I am not ruling out that there's women who are abusive out there. I'm not ruling that out.
I don't want to mention one now, but there are many women that are.
They are. So back to this Thabo and Nandipha story.
Yes.
She's not a victim. I'm sorry. Like, I know there's people who feel for her. I also feel for her because she has thrown everything away because of this guy.
Maybe that everything away was just a front. I need you guys put the frontal. You guys do this thing. What is it? It's called the frontal.
Frontal.
Yeah.
We put the BBL. So that was just the BBL.
That was just the BBL. She was just putting a frontal with the doctor thingy. We must just go and... where did she even study this doctor thing? Nobody wants to come up with that. So that thing was just a frontal. Beba front, Angie. You know, no best. They were just fronting. Unandip, I think she got to know Thabo, and then she was more involved in anything and everything that Thabo was doing.
But listen, Nandipha was married. She has kids with this guy.
Does not matter. This thing is broad. Because now Thabo
This is
said
an onion.
yes.
You keep on peeling it and peeling it and peeling it. There's layers to this
And
thing.
then below we are color.
We are color because
You're tearing.
and it is yakali somebody because you're tearing like Tifo. The kids.
No, this thing was okay. This was a setup. Like, okay, you can go and do whatever, get married, be a normal person. Because right now we don't know. Bester is not a normal person. We don't know where he comes from. The only person we know that is related to Bester, he Oled Lag. That's his mother. That's all.
That's Macy.
You see? So when you look at House Macy in a corner, you're like, oh, Mam Ruby. You see?
She needs help also, shame. It does. Because as a mother, I wouldn't be okay knowing that my child has been doing this.
Yeah, yeah.
All of this, the raping, the killing, and now this, you know?
Yeah, our nation is sick. The entire world is sick. This round ball that we're living in.
No, it's crazy.
Sickness.
It's crazy. Can God just press reset and start this world all over again?
Oh.
Just press reset. We know before we record, I tell you, I press.
Yes.
I press.
Before God can press reset, I have so many questions. I also don't want to divert this conversation, Yaga Bester. Because every time when you mention some of the people or words, or when you're saying something, it triggers some questions. Yes, it triggers something or some of questions in my. When you say God must press, what if the God that we want to press is not there to press?
Is where?
I don't know.
But I didn't have to be Scientology when.
No.
Scientology. Yeah. So you believe in science, but
I know there's a church of science.
It's a big bang thing. Okay, tell your scientists they must do that bang again.
And then
Mina, I'll ask God
to press.
Hey.
Father, you know, I believe in everything that people say, but then we call God to come and reset. What if the God that we busy calling?
Yeah.
It's in us.
I gave you guys.
No, yeah, I gave you the mandate. You can reset whenever you want to reset. You understand what I'm saying? So
I hear you.
Thina sibhekisa amehlo wethu ezintabeni ngabe usizo lethu liyavela kuphi na kanti usizo likuwe.
No, I know, but some of the things are just too heavy, man, for us here on earth.
I understand.
Some of the things are just beyond us.
I understand.
But Mashabela sekuyaqala lokho. You know the deal.
Ilanga selishisa ngapha baba Mashabela. Podcast at Mashabela Studios.
Shout out to all the Harapings. Thank you guys for subscribing once more, Mfana. Let's thank our Harapings. Without them, there's no Harambe, you know.
There's no Harambe. The little bit that we're getting from you.
Thank you, guys.
The engagement that we get from you.
Yes,
thank you very much.
It's amazing. Even on Facebook. Hi to everybody on Facebook. We love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. And please do participate and let us know what you guys think. Let us know. Give us your opinion, how you see whatever we're talking about today or the previous episodes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let us know. Never too late.
Yeah, when you're talking about the previous episode, there's one Harabing who actually came to me and said, yeah, wena Slim, ngikuzwile uthi abantwana mabanikezwe ibhamu. We must give the children guns. I was nearly shot at the mall because I said we must give the kids guns. I'm not saying let's give the kids guns.
Reiterate, Mfana. Reiterate. Tell them what you were saying or how you had meant it. Go.
I'm gonna say it slowly. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Your time is out. Pa! Woo! So what I was actually saying is that let's teach our kids how to operate some of the things like guns, because we don't know when the war is gonna start. That's why when you see our kids around here, when they get the gun, they think they are powerful than thou.
Mm.
They think they can do whatever. So teach them that a gun is the instrument to protect you, not to go and violate other people, not to go and scare other people. So teach them how to use guns. Go with your kids to shooting range.
Shooting ranges.
Let them be familiarized with guns. They must see it as a normal thing. A gun, it must be something that is normal. Because right now, if you can give me a gun, I'll just go and combat everyone. Because I've never experienced gun in my life.
Yeah, and I remember I did say that when you were saying that, I did say, and for kids to be also taught the do's and don'ts, how to handle a gun, the safety measures of it and whatnot. We're not saying everybody must have a gun. I, for one, don't like guns, okay? I've got traumas, spam, so I don't do guns.
From where I come from, there's a guy I know. I don't want to mention names, but there's a guy I know. Gubo, they had a shop, so he was playing with the gun. Because mostly most shops will have guns for safety. We know that guns are for. So the guy was playing with the gun, and he was with his friend. So when I'm coming, like walking towards the entrance, and then the gun just went off. So if that guy was taught, this is a safety pin, this is safety what, this is this, you don't do this, you don't, all the time you must check what's on the barrel. You understand?
That's it.
Those kind of things. So let's teach them, and we must know when to use the gun and how to use it. You can shoot a person with a gun and not kill them, depending, you see, just to avoid. Yeah, no,
because it's heavy. It's sad. That story is sad.
Yeah, but then to that Harabing, this is how I meant it. We don't just give around guns and say, because you have a gun, let's give it to the kids.
And we're not all for shooting sprees.
No, we're not about that. Let's teach them. If I have a gun, I'm going to teach my daughter how to use a gun and when to use it and what to do, the do's and don'ts, as you said. Yes, that's it.
That's it, Harabings.
Yes, don't.
Yo, a film, son.
Yeah, no, it's we're living in a real life movie.
No, it is a real life movie. And talk about movies. There's TV shows now that are being aired. We are living in another era now, guys, where our TV shows are not your imali noma ibhokisi.
Yeah. Ngomgqibelo kaMkibelo.
Yes, Ngomgqibelo kaMkibelo. Those shows. Ibhokisi noma imali.
Yeah, you know.
We don't have such shows anymore.
Mfana.
We don't have such shows anymore. Now we have This Body Works For Me.
What kind of a show is that?
It's a This Body Works For Me show. So, I can twerk. Konala, right here.
And then send it to Netflix.
And it will trend.
Netflix
and it will trend. By tomorrow, we will wake up with 1 million subscribers because I twerked.
Mfana, we need them. Just twerk. Let's see. Just twerk. Just twerk. Ngizobheka le, just twerk, mfana. Yeah, but why do we have such shows?
Because we are twisted right now. We as a society, as people, we are twisted up here mentally. We're not okay anymore. We're not okay because even if you can look outside of the shows, the things that happen, we are all about this life that is so unreal. We are twisted beings right now.
I always tell people that I don't watch movies or shows or stories or documentaries with an eye of an audience. I look beyond the show all the time. Where you don't see a motivation, I'll see motivation. Where you see motivation, I'll tell you this is not motivation. As you said, that body works. My body, is it that body?
My body works for me.
My body works for me. What does it say to you when that headline, my body works for me? It means go out there, and it's only women. When I look at it, it's only women. And what does it mean? There's only one thing it can work for you. There's only one part that works for you in your body.
So in general,
Yes.
our bodies, because we are not our bodies, right?
Yeah.
We are souls in the body.
Exactly.
So we are using this body to move around on this planet Earth.
Yes.
Right? So yes, in that sense, our bodies are working for us. For me to go to work, I need this body. I can't go there in spirit. Right?
True.
But in this context, their bodies are really working for them. They are porn stars. They are prostitutes. They are dancers, exotic, because they say they are exotic dancers.
Exotic dancers.
They are, yes, porn stars. They are in Pornhub. They are in what's the other one? OnlyFans. They are, yay.
What is OnlyFans?
Fans amapuna man.
Oh, it's
porn, basically.
But it's called OnlyFans.
OnlyFans. It's just like, because there's OnlyFans, there's Pornhub. Angzaz, by the way, I'm just saying because of what I'm hearing. Angzaz. I don't know them, okay?
As much as a piano hub is exploiting piano music, so Pornhub will exploit
exactly
the nakedness and.
But we have lost it. I feel like we have lost the plot as the people right now, because how can we have such shows? What are we saying to our young ones? What are we saying?
Let me tell you.
Who are we Who are we putting out there?
Let me tell you. The media, as a whole, now it's all about numbers. That's what it is now. It's no longer about education. I'm educating you.
About numbers,
it's about numbers, about trends. If I have 250 retweets, that's trending. You know, those kind of things. It's about that. It's not no longer about education. So that's why we're turning into that. And that's only the symptom. They don't see what they're causing to the upcoming generation. Because now you mentioned that my body works for me. My body works for me. Me now as a man, what do? I go there and then I will be like, okay, my body works for me. You've got money, give me. Let's work the body. You as a woman, you come to me. I've got money. Let's work the body.
And when you're saying that, you as a man, you'd say my body works for me.
Yeah.
The people that are on that show, it's women. And this is what is concerning for me mostly, because what are we saying to the little girls out there? That it's okay for you not to go to school. It's okay for you not to get your thing. Even if, so we're saying go and use your body.
Yeah, we're saying
that lifestyle.
Yeah. For you to get that flying off lifestyle, you need to
sell your body.
Sell your body.
I mean, the Queen, when I used to watch the Queen, they were the Queen was a drug lord, basically.
Yeah, yes.
She
yes.
and the Abu Shaga and whatnot, you know, they were basically the drug lords, and they were living a luxurious life, a lavish life.
In hindsight, they're showing you that if you're moving drugs,
you go ahead, you get money, you
rich, get money,
you
live the life, and
soft life.
And people love the Queen.
They do.
People love it. It was trending every now and then.
They do.
They watch the Queen.
And then you get shows like what's that other one, Van? Hostel.
A Hostel, yes.
I liked a Hostel, but there was just a lot of killing. There was just too much killing.
It's just that guys, I don't have a TV. I don't have a television.
I do have a TV, and I watch it sometimes for things like this. I watch from a point of critiquing to say, yeah. Here, no. Here, okay, yes. Here, no, cut. What happened to shows like Friends like these, where friends, get to do stuff together, get to know each other, or prove how much they know each other, and win stuff, get away together as friends,
What happened to those shows?
They don't make shows like that anymore.
Sorry, man. Yeah,
we are twisted. We are twisted as a nation. I think, I blame social media. I blame social media in all of this, because it's now all about the likes, trending, followership.
Yes.
Subscribers. Subscribe and unsubscribe because I haven't twerked. But don't cry. It's okay.
99% of the time we use this social media thingy very wrong.
No, we do.
But what can we say? It's 2023.
We do.
They gave us freedom. We're messing up the freedom also.
No.
You
And
see.
bullying also. Bullying because of social media. It's easy to bully people these days.
Yeah, I can slide into your DM and tell you how.
You don't even have to slide into DMs. You just press record and talk nonsense about someone.
Yeah.
It's that easy. It's that easy. I remember Lerato Kganyago, she was expressing that she was hurtful because of the bullying that she has been receiving. And it's not something Yamanje from Dal Hashem. She has been on the receiving end.
Oh no.
And you know why I like her? Her payback was so sweet. Was to succeed in all she was doing. That was the payback. I loved it for her. I love it for her.
What can we say? We don't know what she did to the person that was bullying her.
Who?
I don't know.
Musa Kaula.
Oh, Gantu Musa.
But Musa was talking shit about her.
Man.
Even before Musa, this lady that passed away.
Which one?
Cooley Roberts.
Cooley Roberts, yes. Man, you don't naga those ones.
There was even a video where Cooley Roberts was saying, I'm glad Lerato didn't come. I think they were having some sit-down dinner and whatever.
Yeah.
There was Somizi, Boiti, and everybody. And it's just like, I'm glad she didn't come, talking nonsense. And it's like, it's so easy to bully people now because of social media. And we are so twisted. That's why we're having such nonsense shows. Like My Body Works For Me. Really?
What is that?
The nonsense?
What is?
My Body Works For Me? Really? We need to do better. There's so many people who went to study for acting and production, script writing, Showmax, Netflix. How about you guys go to those schools, give those children a chance?
Go to after. I'm
After.
sure they will give a good
give
content.
those kids,
Yeah,
they
they will give good content. But then
away from the numbers also. Away from this thing
yes.
of numbers, away from but now also it's revenue for them. They're not gonna do. Why do you think Harambe is sitting at how many subscribers? Because we are not twerking, we are not bullying anyone, we are not talking crap about people. We are a constructive podcast.
We're trying to enlighten.
So we are not growing at that fiery level because we are not talking nonsense. Siababora. We are talking things as boraya because ziaka, si serious.
Yeah, these ones, but serious. Lava. Surely they would have wanted to see a bottle of beer and a hookah, puffing and then doing all those things.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
But man, we are talking serious stuff. We are telling them no bullying. Bullying is not good. We are boring them. We are talking about besta, Thabo besta. It's serious things, you know?
Yeah, but they besta. But it shows that our government or our security system is bad.
I don't know if I'm wrong. Let me know, guys. Harapings, let us know on the comment section. Let us know what you guys think. Are we just rambling? Mina no sbu. Because Mina now is very easy. She's criminal.
Yeah, true.
Are we just rambling, or is this what you guys also feel? That our society and our moral campus has just gone off. And I see people on Facebook. Hi Lerato, hi Portia, hi Mandisa. Tell us what you guys think. Tell us what you guys think. But Mina, I fear for our kids. What are we teaching our kids? What are we leaving for our kids? Because after us, there's also another generation of people who are coming up, right? What are we leaving for them?
Yeah, that's why Abanyabantu, they would say we were born in a sin. Sizalelwe soneni. This is the very same sono. It's not the sono that was said in the Bible. This is the very sono that.
It's another one.
Yeah. So, Mina, nothing shocks me.
But it's so funny if compared to other African countries, right? South Africa is just shocking, guys.
When this story started to blow up and say, "Oh, Thabo Bester escaped," And there's one thing that we're forgetting before I go to that. The person who took the picture at that Woolworths,
Yes.
big ups to you.
Because now the picture is trending. That's what is
Yes,
being
because
used.
that's what is being used. Good to know there's a guy, he's still alive. You guys are saying
Was it someone or CCTV footage?
it was no, it was from a camera phone. Yes,
okay.
yes. The person took a picture, but then anyway, big up to that person. We don't know who you are, but then we must give props and flowers to that person who took
Okay.
the picture. That Thabo Bester is still alive and kicking and is roaming around.
Roaming the streets.
Yes, and I believe they could have actually caught him much more sooner than now, because this investigation of Thabo Bester escaping started last year.
Yeah.
In May, August, September. Now where are we?
We're in April now.
We're in April now, towards May. A year later, they want to tell me because they knew the forensic went there, they took the measures. This guy is 1.5, Thabo Bester is, and you can, that's why I say to you abalwa when you're in prison. You calculate your prisoners every day.
Yeah, no, they do calculate prisoners. They do.
So G4S is involved.
No, G4S is in soup.
In conclusion, I'm not going to say allegedly. G4S is involved. Government people are involved. Yes. That soup, I don't know, is salty and yababa footy. G4S is involved.
Yes.
Government people are involved. The story is going to unfold itself. And Nandipha is involved, we know. The Magudumana family, they are involved. Who else that's involved? We don't know, but we as South Africans, we are involved too.
We're involved.
Yes, as spectators, and to make the story trend anyway. But I'm sure other countries, they're looking at us and say, yo, what a joke.
I saw someone saying, why don't we put cameras in Thabo's cell, and then we'll take turns as a country, SIM card. It's just like Big Brother.
Yeah. That will work perfectly. That will be perfect. Yeah, SIM card. I just go into my phone, log in, and then
Nabasid went as far as saying, DSTV, give us a channel.
Yes, we just
put cameras and then some teen.
Let's do that. Because what he did, I don't know what it is.
It's also because of corruption in the country. It's just too much. That's why he could do this and be MIA for a year without being caught. Corruption is just so rife.
Yeah, South Africans.
Not only in South Africa, Africa is corrupt.
I know, but you must remember, Uguti, Africa is corrupt. If we can fix South Africa, Zimbabwe will follow. Namibia will follow. Angola will follow. And I always say this. If you complain that your front yard is dirty, sweep it.
So we need to sweep our front yard.
Yes.
Come elections, we are sweeping our front yard.
Siyosusabani, sifake bani.
Sisusi ANC, sifake IFP.
That will be perfect.
J.
Yeah. I'm sure they will do exceptionally well. If we can remove ANC, IFP or UDM or PAC, they will do better.
ANC, it's enough now. And I'm sure those people that Bester was saying that he is connected to, they are in ANC.
They are in ANC, exactly, because they are the ruling party.
Nyenyensi.
Yeah. Nyenyensi. Okay, Mpana, this Thabo Bester, I'm sure we'll talk about it next week again.
And we keep on going back to it. We left Thabo Bester, we're talking about something else, going back again.
I'm sure we'll talk about it next week again, and the next, and the other.
No, the story is still unfolding. It's still unfolding.
Yes. And we need to say shame on our media again for the shows. My body works for me. My body do this for me.
My body works for me.
Yes.
Yeah, no.
Shame on our TV shows. You can do better than that. Actually, shame on the media as a whole. We know you're chasing numbers.
But
But
now
on
it's
whose
all about the
expense?
numbers. Now
On whose expense?
it's about the numbers now. Now it's
But
about
on
the numbers.
whose expense?
And then the onus is on us as parents to cut and monitor what our kids consume.
How are we going to do that?
Well, you have to find a way.
How?
You have to cut whatever they're watching. You monitor.
But then at the end of the day, they have a phone.
They do have a phone. You check that phone.
Yeah, they can check. You know, these kids, they are clever. They can watch during the day before they go home, and then
You
delete.
go to the history. What is there?
You go to the history and delete from the history.
Those kids are not that smart to say you go to the history. Unless teenagers and up, yes. But abo Amu, abo Casey, abo Minette, abo Lwawi, aye. Those ones, they're still.
I don't know who deals with our algorithm. I need to do research on that. This week, next week, I'll give you a full spec. Because if China can block Twitter,
Yes.
how can we not block some of the content that comes into our
China blocked some of
into
the
our country?
content on TikTok.
Exactly.
So what the Chinese people watch on TikTok is not this nonsense that we are watching or our kids are watching.
Exactly.
It's restrained. They only watch what the positives, like maybe the achievements or what the other youths are doing. You know, not this nonsense what we're seeing.
I was watching a documentary about China last week. This guy actually has got a TV, the TV there. The only thing that they play it's educational stuff only.
Yes.
It's all about education. What
It's
do you want?
restricted.
Yes. What do you want to be? I want to be an engineer. Then they will watch only engineer stuff there. They're not going to watch anything, no cartoons, nothing. It's all about that.
It's like that.
So that's what we need to do. I'll go do my research and find out who's responsible for these other content to just come. Because this content is spoiling our children.
It is.
And it also spoils us. I mean, Pornhub should have been restricted long ago.
Mina, if I'm a president for a month,
yeah,
the first thing I'll do, cut into social media, cut. I'll have days where you be able to log in but I'll cut
especially
everyone else.
Especially
but
ours.
Open it up for news, for businesses, like to promote their businesses but everybody else, yeah, we need to detox. Go on a social media detox.
So I'll do my research and then we can start hammering that guy or that woman to at least try and make sure that we get good content. Because something that we see every day, at the end of the day, will mimic that thing. I'm always saying that.
You are what you read, what you see, what you consume, you are.
Exactly. You can't just say, I'm my body. You are the food that you consumed 10 years ago.
My body.
Yeah. You can't just say, yeah, I'm my body.
You can't just say, you're my body.
I'm my body. No, you are the food that you consumed 10 years ago. The next time that they fed you, you are that. The milk that you were drinking, you are that. It's the multiplication of that because that's what they build you, Mus. You know?
Yeah,
so, but yeah. Anyway, competition. The
competition is still on, but we are still giving away that 500 Rand voucher. My voice, sorry. We're still giving away that 500 Rand voucher. All you have to do is follow us on Instagram at Harambe Podcast.
Yes.
And then there's a link. It will send you to our YouTube page.
Yes.
And then you subscribe. Leave your your Instagram handle, your phone numbers, and then we'll have a draw and then give the 500 Rand voucher out.
Yeah, because it will be unfair to give a price now because some of the people, they're just doing their own thing. I know.
People didn't follow the rules.
Didn't follow the rules. The rules, as she said, I'll repeat them again. You go on Instagram, you follow.
Yeah.
You go on YouTube.
Go to our bio.
Yes, there's a link there. You go on YouTube. Or you can just search YouTube, even if you don't go on that
If you go on Instagram, it's easier. That link sends you to our page.
To our page, yes.
To YouTube channel. So
and then you
easier.
go there, whichever one. But will actually be glad if you do on 5, 4, 5, 6. Put in your handle there because we're looking close on that. Or on this 6th episode, you can just put in your handle there.
Yeah.
Put in
Episode
your-
5, episode 6.
Put in your handle there, your Instagram handle.
And to those who have subscribed already, thank you.
Do the same because we don't know if you subscribed for the competition or
Yeah.
not. But if it's out of love, thank you. If you want to join in on the competition.
But I want you to get that 500 Rand voucher.
Exactly.
So give us your handle.
Give us your
Give
handle.
us your handle. Give us your handle.
So
Give
that
us your
we can
Instagram
have
handle. Give us your Instagram handle.
We can have a fair draw and give it to the person who deserves it.
Yeah.
And it's not going to be a once-off thing. I mean.
No, we are coming up with tickets for Tamiya.
How?
I mean.
They said they sold out.
Yeah.
They said the tickets are sold out, but we have
No.
something. We have about...
Like Thabo Besta, we are also politically connected. But Mashabela.
Sekuba mnyama manje bantu abahle, it's getting dark. My name is Slim So Deep. And this has been a good, I've enjoyed this more than I thought I would.
Or is it?
Yeah, I enjoyed this episode.
You enjoyed this episode?
Yes. So, last word you want to say to the Hara beings so that isikwazi ukuyivala ngokohlelo.
Hara beings, love and light from me to you. Ngintanda nonke emakhaya. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for your data, your time. On Facebook, thank you guys for your time. Thank you. And thank you for participating. I love you always. Motherboard will be here next week. I hope so. We missed her. And
yeah, from me, Uslim So Deep, to you, Hara beings. Ingabe udinga uthando. Uma ngabe udinga uthando, SMSa ulove ku 31314. Noma u-SMS uthando ku 31314.
abasubscribe mabadinga uthando.
Or ungasubscribe ku Harambe podcast ku YouTube. Siyabonga abantu abahle.
Thank you,
It's been good
everybody.
ukuba nani. Siyabonga.
Mwah.
Danke.
Uyapeta wena.